Oh, I guess on this channel I'm Deidre. Deidre and Charles, and welcome to SoSoMarried. So last video we talked about Charles and I had met, how we met, and then you came to visit us for Christmas. And then we'll go into when you started visiting me when I was in school at Stetson. And we'll just tell them a funny story about our encounter at Stetson. You remember which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one we can never forget?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So he comes to visit me at Stetson. Remember, he's already come and met my family at Christmas and spent some time with me. So he comes to Stetson and he comes to visit me, and just say it's a Friday night. It is a Friday night. He comes
Definitely
to visit.
Friday night.
It's a Friday evening. He comes to visit me. We go out and eat, and I mean, he liked to make fun because he was used to them high society hoes that wanted to go out and get spend all his money that he was making, selling pharmaceuticals. And I just wanted to go to the local sub shop. And so he's like,
that's her story, yo.
Yeah.
That's her side.
And he's like, that's all you want to go eat? So anyways, we have a nice night on that Friday night, and then when we're done just going out hanging out, he's like, okay, let's go over to the hotel. There's a hotel directly across the street from my dorm room. I mean, just walk out of the dorm, go across the street, how many feet?
Hotel. Remember that song there?
So we go, he tells me, let's go to the hotel. And I was like, why go to a hotel? You could stay in this dorm room, my dorm room, for free. I was like, my roommate is out of town. She went home. We stay in the hotel. And he's like, what if your mom and dad come here? And what I say?
She says that no, her mom and dad's not going to come. First of all, I brought her a dozen roses.
Yes, he did.
And then on top of that,
Such a gentleman.
I went to her dorm room. I went to the RA and the little reception that they have out there, and asked, who you here for? I said, I'm Deidre Hillary. And so they go up, and then they come back again and ask me, what is your name? I said, Charles Askew. Then they go back up. Two more girls come down. So I figured, well, it must be checking me out now and stuff. 4 people then came. I'm like, okay, here we go. And so she comes, and I give her the roses, and after that, right there, I go to her room.
I was the talk of the dorm. Did you got a real man? Not one of these little college boys.
And then after that, right there, I go to her room, and I met a couple of her friends. Asked get her and her friends wanted to go out and get something to eat. And like she said, I forgot I'm dealing with college students because it's been a while since I dealt with college students. About 2 or 3 years. And so she said, yeah, I'm going to go to the sub shop. What was that sub shop?
Belly Busters.
Belly Busters.
One of my favorite sub shops still.
I said, okay, Belly Busters. I said, here we go. All right. I said, this will be a cheap date.
So you didn't know it was going to cost you your whole life, huh?
Yeah. So I took her and her friends out to Belly Busters.
So then like I said, he says, let's go to the hotel. And I'm like, no, my mom. No, I said, no, well, you can stay here for free. And why spend that money? And he said, y'all, I was young and dumb. I ain't know. Let him spend the money on me. I didn't know my worth. Didn't know. I didn't always know my worth. I had to learn it. So he says, and I asked my mom, he said, what if your mom comes here? And I was like, my mom has never been here unannounced. Y'all, my mom had never come to my dorm. Now, this is my second year of college. My mom had never come to my dorm before unannounced. My mom is a planner. She always planned, Deidre, I'm going to come, and we're going to go shopping. I'm going to take you to the grocery store. We're going to do this and do that. So that night, we, X-rated version. Y'all don't need to know about all that. But let's just say, I got to come back stuff. So that night we had a good time.
Went to the movies.
Oh, we went to the movies?
So drive-in movie.
Oh yeah, we did. They had a drive-in theater. Yeah, so we went to drive-in theater.
Drive-in theater.
Yeah. So then I convinced him to stay in my dorm. Okay, y'all, this is the good part, the juicy part. That next morning, bright and early, 7 o'clock in the morning. But like he said, now remember this. You could not get into our dorm unless someone let you in the dorm. Then once you got in the dorm, you had to stop at the reception area, and they had to announce your presence. and they had to allow you to get back through the door. No, actually, they wouldn't even allow you. The person you're there for had to come and get you. So that's why I felt so confident that he could stay there. Now, mind you, y'all, my mom and dad, I was raised a very strict Christian, Holy Ghost filled, holy roller lifestyle. So, y'all, the next morning, there's a knock at my door, at my dorm door. Me and him sleep, because I had to put him to bed. And me and him sleep. And I answered. I'm like, yes. Y'all, I thought it was my girlfriend, one of my girlfriends upstairs. Lo and behold, who it was, baby?
Her mother at the door.
It was my mama.
And then she come to me and tell me, Charles, wake up.
How I woke you up, baby?
Don't get all nervous here.
This is how I woke him up. He wake up like, why my hand is over his mouth? Don't say nothing. Don't get nervous, but my mom is at the door.
I don't even understand why she didn't answer the door.
I thought it was my girlfriend.
I still don't get it.
I never imagined my mom could be at my door 7 o'clock Saturday morning. Somebody has to let her in, and then they have to call me and for me to come get her. But they knew it. They're like, oh. But then again, I'm just thinking.
Well, mom's on a false illusion because
the haters and let my mom come to that door. They knew you were.
She had her mom on a false illusion that she's some 21-year-old virgin or something.
I wasn't 21
or 20 or whatever.
19.
That'd be 20. That's in their teens. Then I was like 20. What? 2.
Yeah.
22, 23. All right. The lady comes in. I goes to the bathroom, adjoining bathroom. So then Deidre, she calls me back out. And so her mom said,
I said, go hide in the bathroom.
Right. So I go.
And he was like, I'm not hiding in no bathroom. I'm like, please go hide in the bathroom. So he goes hide in the bathroom. I go to the door. And by this time, my mom done called me 2-3 times. Oh, and she done used my middle name, y'all. My middle name. Lashetta. Y'all don't laugh at my name. Lashetta.
Let me in.
Let me in. So I go to the door and I peek out the door. Put my head out the door. I say, yes. And she's like, what is going on? I said, I have company. She said, open this door. So I open the door. Charles come out of the bathroom.
Okay, come out of the bathroom. So she tells me, young man, sit down, let me talk to you. She's telling me, do you know my daughter is here on a full scholarship? We do not have those type of finances to send her to Stetson University. She could lose her scholarship and everything by you being in this room. I just don't understand it. Why are you here?
And listen to this explanation that he tells my mom.
I told her mom the truth. I said, look here. I said, Miss Hillary, I said, first of all, let me say this right here. I told your daughter that let's go to the motel, Holiday Inn, that's across the street. She the one told me stay here. I didn't want to stay here. Why my mom thinking that it was me and I was cheating? I'm like, hey,
threw me under the bus.
I threw under the bus.
And to this day, 20 years old, he still can't get it. That you don't tell virgin girls, mom.
No virgin. They had I don't know what that woman was thinking about. I told her.
Oh my God.
That was a nice version I gave her because I really wanted to tell at that point in time, look here, I'm a grown ass man. What I look like, explain to you why I'm laying up here with your daughter. In the fact of the matter, having sex. That's what we had. Other than that, right there, what is it with you, woman? Give me a break.
And then let me just tell y'all sidebar what I had on. I had on this T-shirt that my previous boyfriend had given me, and it said 12 ways to say I love you, and it had 12 different sexual positions. Y'all don't know what first lady was a mess back then, but it had 12 different positions on the thing. And when I came to the mom say, what is that you have on? And I didn't realize until I looked down like, oh Jesus, I would have on this T-shirt of all days.
Like she never had sex before her mom. Give me a break.
So, but what did she tell you? But
yeah. Then she tell me, go see my husband that's downstairs. I'm like, what am I going to see your husband for? We got nothing in common. She want me to go downstairs and talk to her. But I go through my mind. So I went downstairs. I got in my car, of course. I spoke to him and kept on going. I said, by the time I drove around, she should be gone then. And I I'm like, this woman has lost her mind. I was more pissed off at the mother than her because I'm like, hey. But this the crazy part. So I come back. So they're gone.
After my mom and dad left.
They're gone now. So I come back. And then I said, well, look, I'm going to check into the motel across the street. She says, oh, no, it's okay now. They gone. They don't be back. They ain't coming back. don't spend your money like that. Oh, give me a break.
Okay, y'all, we got to get out of here because we're headed to Denise, who's my round's hip. We're headed to her birthday party. And I'm just so excited about going to celebrate her 40th birthday. But before we leave, is there any word of advice or anything like that that we could leave to the folks? I would say one thing I would say is I did not know my worth. I did not know my value. I didn't know my worth back then. Gave my body to a lot of different people. But for a sub. But ladies, just know your worth. Know that you're valuable, and therefore your value determines your worth, and you're worthy of who you want to be treated, how you want. And to tell you something I saw on Twitter, somebody said you should be able to make a man smile without having to remove your clothes. I like that.
Okay, now I'll leave you with this right here. By being a man, if you're gonna be a man, no matter how you feel or whatever, always respect your elders. Always respect, because you never know. If I'd have been disrespectful, regardless of how I feel or what I said, look at today. She's my mother-in-law, and he's my father-in-law.
And we're about to go pick them up right now so we can go to this party. All right.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.